Hello everybody, welcome to Brocker's Forge. Today I'll be unboxing Hellboy, the board game that just got in the mail a few days ago from Kickstarter. This is by Mantic Games, based on the property by Dark Horse Comics. And it even has a really cool original piece of art by Mignola right there, who is the artist of the Hellboy comic. I'm a big fan of Hellboy, so hopefully this lives up to all my expectations. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Let's see if we can get this rather large box open here. There we go. So right on the top here we have a tutorial. That's good. I love tutorials to help you learn how to play the game as you go. So this is a tutorial mission. Tells you how to set up the game, the objectives, how the game board works, and how to play the game. Awesome. There's a lot of great art in here, of course, because it has artwork based on one of the most prolific comic book artists of all time, Mike Mignola. So here is the big rules, rather small. It's comic book size, which is really cool. Got a list of all the stuff. Boards. Awesome. There's almost full screen page. Really awesome job it looks like that they did with the manual. I have to wait and see until we actually play it, but quick reference on the back, and everything looks like it's really clear, and there's lots of pictures and stuff, which is awesome. Alright, and then next we got, looks like a promo for another Mantic Games game, Star Saga on one side and Dungeon Saga on the other. Dungeon Saga actually looks pretty cool. I'll have to check that out later. Alright, here's some art prints. For this edition, by the way, this is the base set. The expansions I'll be getting later. I did get the everything pledge for this Kickstarter though, so eventually we'll get everything. These prints are really cool. It's the same picture, one in black and white and then one in full color. I think it's the same as the cover as well. Yeah, it's the same as the cover of the box. But pretty cool. We'll put them on the shelf maybe. See. Okay, here are the character sheets. So first off we got Kate Corrigan, Sydney Leach, Bud Waller, the Horned Hellboy, Lobster Johnson, Bruton Holm, got Clark, Pancakes Hellboy, Roger, the Visitor, regular Hellboy, Liz Sherman, Johan Kraus, and of course Abe Sapien. So they definitely have most of the main players in the BPRD. So first of all, right on the top we have various decks of cards that all come packaged in this nice protector here. So opening up here, you can see the various sets of cards. I'm not going to go through these because I believe some of them would be spoilers for the campaign, especially these case files. Yeah, if we read this, hey, you read this. These decks of cards are case files. You should have 6 in this box. They are BPRD classified, so don't open them yet. Each case file is a different scenario you can play, and the first time you play it, it should be a surprise, so no peeking until the time is right. The game will tell you when to open them. This case file is the least complex and is used in the tutorial. Recommend you put the others back in the box. Maybe just forget they exist for now. Alright. So all these case files have a trading card packaging on them, which is interesting. I'm surprised that they made them clear. I guess they say don't read this in the back. Okay. So the other decks of cards we have here. This is the Deck of Doom. Let's open it up and see what some of the cards look like. Okay, so we got It's a Trap is the first card. Unexpected Threat. See the Unexpected Threat rules. And then there's an enemy. And then you follow some rules here, it looks like. Secret Base. So it looks like these are things that can happen to you throughout the game. Alright, so these are bad things, conditions that you can have, it looks like. Alright, let's see what this deck is. A new rules card, which is interesting. Maybe you can modify the rules as you go, as the game plays on. Or maybe it's part of a campaign set, so we're going to not read that one for now. Then we have some enemy cards. We have the Witch's Circle, Unmensch, Evil Turkey, a Nazi knife fighter. There's a wolf. We have some more enemies. Here's Baba Yaga. So there's the figure for Baba Yaga. That's pretty cool. Definitely a mainstay enemy of Hellboy. Then there's some more Deck of Doom cards. These might be cards that we add depending on what scenario that you're playing. So I'm going to leave those in there for now. And then we have another deck of cards which looks like they're going to be the same as the last one. So there's some Doom cards, enemy cards, boss cards, yeah. So looks like those are going to be the same as well. I'm sure it depends on which scenario that you're playing as to what set of these cards that you put in with the normal Doom deck. Now we got a Ziploc bag just full of some plastic cubes. Got some black cubes and some colored cubes here. I really like how they sealed all of these things in these. I've never seen a game do this before. Really nice. That way you can't lose them. I also have some colored bases here. So probably for the players to put which character they have on a colored base. They know which one's which. And then some tiny little plastic discs here. I'm not sure if that's for maybe health or something. We have a couple small decks here. Half-size cards. So, in here are some of the starting cards, too, for each of the characters. So, this is Johann Krause's, one of his starting cards. The Ectoplasmic Stability. This is a tracker. If the marker cube is reduced below the bottom of this tracker, Johann is knocked out. So, you get one of these cubes, put it on here, and then it tracks his stability. That's awesome. And then we have some encounter cards. So it looks like this tells you what minions, small monsters, spawn and where they spawn and how to do it. So for this one, we have a Frog Swarm and Frog Swarm Minion C, Frog Swarm Minion A, and then a point of interest. Spawning site in each end phase, place a Frog Swarm in the area containing the point of interest. If an agent interacts with a point of interest, it is removed. Okay, so we got several of these. There's one that has a cabinet, minion C, and a frog swarm. So this is just be the where the little guys come out at, and then we got a bunch of those. And that is most of what is in this deck. There are also these requisition cards. So this says looks run out. When the agent takes time, roll a yellow die. On a blank, discard this card, otherwise flip it. And then we have another deck, which looks like it's going to contain the same stuff, but let's make sure. Oh, there's backup agent Pancake's Hellboy. Other agents in Pancake's Hellboy's area upgrade 1 die on a defend test and downgrade 1 die on examine tests. Alright. There's a requisition card. Which are pancakes. When the agent takes time, discard this card to let each agent heal 2 damage. That sounds pretty nice. And And then some more encounter cards. Okay. So it looks like that's about all for that. So let's open up this top part here and see what's underneath. So here, right on top, we have the game tiles. These are also sealed up. So there's a big tile, and then some of these tiles are punch-outs. So we have some various size tiles. They punch out very nicely, and they're quite thick, and are also double-sided, it looks like. I don't know if all the tiles are double-sided. Yeah, but it looks like it. This is a like a broken vat, and on the other side it is an electric generator. So the tiles are numbered. They have a number in the corner. Do they all have a number? No, they don't. Well, I guess just gotta find the tiles. There's not that many of them. So here's some ones that are kind of teal looking, and then purple, and then on the other side they have some, looks like a cabin. There's some more purple, cabin. Here's a character one. And here's a table, dining room table on one side, and the other side is a rug. And we got some status effects here. It looks like minus fist, so that's maybe attack. Minus attack modifiers. And the other side, they look like bleed tokens. So looks like you have modifiers on your characters. Alright, there's another one that looks very similar. Another one. And then here is looks like a player board or game board. Game board, I would say. So keep track of the case files here, and then some cards over here, the Doom cards. And then this is probably the different tracks of the game. So this looks like the Doom track up here at the top, I would guess. And this is also double-sided. The other side has a longer track on it, singular. And then the fist tokens, looks like they would go here. Maybe this is like for a boss, and then the other side is for regular mission stuff. Alright, and then we got one more. These tiles like this, and this has some more modifiers on it for, I don't know, whatever eyesight looks like, and also their bleed on the other side. Okay, so a bunch of tiles. They very reminiscent of the backgrounds in Hellboy, very minimalistic. And then finally, what everybody cares about, the miniatures. So, looks like miniatures all come in trays, which is awesome. Very nicely done trays. Black plastic, and they have covers on top. So up top here we have we have regular Hellboy and Horned Hellboy. And then here's Pancake's Hellboy. And some of the bigger monsters are here. There's also busts of some of the characters. I don't know if we're going to use those as markers or tokens. I don't remember all the details of the Kickstarter, but that's pretty cool as well. This Hellboy right here looks awesome. Can't wait to paint this guy up. Alright, let's take a look at the second layer here. Also very nicely put together. So, starting at the top here, we just have a tray with a bunch of dice in it for the game. So there's different colors, and looks like they have different distribution of pips depending on the color. Yeah. Okay. And then we have some more monsters here to fight. And And then we have some clear, translucent pieces that looks like fire. So maybe Liz will put these out on the board somehow. And we also have some tokens, it looks like here. I think these are rat swarms or something that look like tokens. And then we have some actual tokens here. So that looks really cool. Alright. And then we have a tray of giant monsters. Whew, this is deep too. So it's actually double layered here. Let me take some of these out. So we got a giant larva caterpillar guy. That looks pretty fucking cool. That looks pretty cool. These are rather large miniatures. These are the largest ones in this game anyway. Some tentacles monster here. A lizardy looking dragon thing. I don't remember what he's from. Got a mecha gorilla guy. Looks like Baba Yaga's down here underneath everybody. Yep. Some random Nazi guys and a couple more busts. So these are all the Nazi guys. And there are a couple busts here. Lobster Johnson. There's that turkey. Then we have this tray. We got some harpies up here. Some bats. Some witches, werewolf. Some regular wolves. And some birds. So there we go. That's all of the stuff for the Hellboy, the board game base set Kickstarter edition. I have all these lovely trays which nicely preserve all of the miniatures in the game. Everything fits really well inside of this box with trays and foam insert underneath here for a spacer. And I am really looking forward to getting to actually put this out on the table and play it, and especially paint up some of these miniatures. They look amazing. And that's all we have for you this time. Hopefully you can come check us out next time at brockersforge.com and on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.